Good morning, good morning. Let's see. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I haven't used those in a long time. Good morning. All right. I don't think I'll get through all three of these decks unless I sip a kawaii super quick. I wanted to pull some decks out that we haven't worked with in a while. Good morning. Oh, God, these are so stiff. It's actually hurting my hands. So, let's start with those. First half of April, so basically the next two weeks. There's one cat in this deck that creeps me out, but fuck it. I gotta get the cat's water real quick. Because, Max, you want some water? He's trying to get it out of Sheldon's thing. There you go. All right. Good morning. Good morning. I'd like to get through 3 decks, so I'm going to put a timer on for 15 minutes and see how that goes. I discovered the website Shein, guys. I always knew it existed because of my kids, but I'm like, let's just see. I got a couple of dresses. It probably is more like one and done. The material's not that great. But do you guys use that website? I know Marsha's like, I love that website. And she didn't say anything bad about it, as if like one and done, but I'm thinking one and done. It doesn't seem like quality to me. Wouldn't this be for May? Yeah, you're right. Thank you. I have been doing this for weeks now. So I don't know what happened in the beginning of April, because I've literally been doing this for weeks. Let me switch that. Thank you. I fixed it. So I don't even remember the beginning of April, to be honest with you. I just don't. The month just kind of went by. Kind of quick if I think about it. Let me take my sweatshirt off. Oh, you guys get to witness the mom pajamas. I sleep with the fan on every night, and I wanted to crack the window last night. So I still sleep with winter pajamas on my top half and shorts on the bottom. So these are like cuddle duds. They're so warm. The kids one year were like, I think it was Christmas. They're like, you know, I think you're gonna love these. And I'm like, some of the stuff they pick out for me, I'm like, good thing they're pajamas. So I think they meant it like you're gonna love them in the sense of like they're cuddle duds. Warm as fuck. I'll tell you that. I'm just gonna go with that. Maybe not. Kinda. Where? I'm just dropping pendulums like fucking sunflowers. Is that a thing? I made it a thing. Jade, sunstone. I think instead of a ring, I'm just gonna do the sunstone. Alright. So I'm actually gonna pull my sleeves up so I can feel the energy. So you won't have to look at the mom pajamas for too long. Ooh. I wish I could remember what one this was. I can hate when that happens. But it's deceiving, so it's gotta be good. Max, is that your toy? Is that your toy? Good morning. Did you get rid of the message? It looked like it said tuna or something. What was it? And then I was like, I don't think it was tuna. Where's my glasses clean now? Which is pulling me. Stanley cleaner, something about that. Stanley. All right, y'all. Let me refresh this. It was just 1717. Changes you made might not be saved. Who? I might not want to do that. But you guys' sake. I don't know if it will boot you off. But let's do 1717 and then look at these. I keep hearing, what the hell are you waiting for? Do you want more? So I want to say it's the song that was on the radio, but I want to say the radio was all talk this morning. It suggests you may experience good fortune that leads to manifestation of your heart's desire. Belief indicates that if you nurture your reality and your beliefs and your thoughts joined together, your life can change for the inner beliefs chosen with the thoughts and the actions, personal truth and growth. You are commended for your efforts to keep going in this direction. That damn bug. 1717 also encourages you to look at new and different ways of expanding your practice or your personal spirituality. Inspire others, fulfill highest potential as you fulfill your own. Passion, desire, positive examples. Do not allow any insecurities to hold you back, fulfilling your destiny. You have everything you need. Okay. Seeing 777 now. Come on in. We just got pulled to Venus. Did Venus transit into our signs yet? I don't know how long that transit is. 4 weeks, maybe? So this must have to do with Venus. Your Venus sign. Which is health, love life, financial matters. So I'm also getting posted Libra. So yeah, it's definitely telling me Venus. Venus, if you will. Please tell me a little compliment will. Alright, so we must have transitioned into that. Where is Venus right now? Currently constellation of Pisces. Venus and Mercury in April. Where's that girl I like on Instagram? What's is it Alex something? Alex Miles? No. Something like astrology. Anybody know? Yeah, Venus is in Pisces. It's for how long, though? Here's one. It is Alex Miles. Okay. Mars conjunct Neptune. Okay. I knew that was coming. That one's not lasting as long, but the energies might be right now. Get ready for a rare and powerful alignment that occurs approximately every 2 years, bringing a series of synchronistic destined events for the next few weeks. You will feel energized emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically, infused with intense and dreamy, impulsive energies. Anticipate a whirlpool of emotions. Wonderful. Heightened intuition, sensitivity, a surge of energy amplifies passion, charisma, radiating it so its magnetism captivates everyone around you. Prepare for deeper connections, which we're already going through. Spiritual insights, astonishing yet magical. The universe is delivering limited opportunities to brace yourself for unforgettable few weeks ahead. That says few, but up here it says couple. No, it says few, so maybe I said a couple. During this alignment of Mars and Neptune. I mean, I love Neptune, but Neptune can be like, and I get why that's crazy, because then it's challenged by Mars, complete fucking opposites. But I'm feeling Venus. I'd like to do a reading on that. Oh, let me just go to her site. Full moon in Scorpio. Jupiter conjunct Uranus. Taurus season. All right. She doesn't have any current one about Venus. How long is the transit? Maybe like 4 to 6 weeks? What do you guys think? Can't find it. But I thought Venus was in Taurus and not Pisces. Because I'm getting pulled to Venus as if like it's in Taurus or Libra. Yes, Venus is in Pisces and then Venus in Taurus. So we have 2 of them. It would make sense that it'd be I'm being told Taurus and then Libra, because that's what they want. Like, so it's Venus. All right, so how long is that transit? Let me just try this one. How long is Taurus and Venus for? It's really the other way around. Until May 23rd. Venus, the planet ruling of Taurus, is the prime position. April 29th for the period lasting through May 23rd. All right, so that makes sense. Bringing strong romantic vibes. Good luck with it being in Taurus, though. See that little giggle? Venus is home of the sign where the planet of love connection reveals the earthly delights. Aesthetic, harmony, sensory experiences, replenishes, remain open. So, incorporate a whole bunch of little things. So, yes, thank you. Venus is in Aries, the 25th until May 18th. No, it's in Venus. I mean, it's in Taurus right now. Shannon, you're confusing me. You go from Pisces to Aries, but everything says Taurus. I know Aries is strong with the Mars and Neptune right now, but it's not Venus, Uranus, and Jupiter and Taurus. Okay. Thank you. I always say I should really have my other computer up over here, or at least my iPad with Cafe Astrological, so I can have everything laid out. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate the effort, Shannon. All right. So this can be a good one, but we're working with Taurus energy too. So Venus, if you will, please send me a little girl for me to throw. The last transit I looked at, I also looked in here too. I'm not. Jupiter's great and loves to expand, so you might want to watch your waistline there. I always gain weight in that season, only because where my Jupiter sits. Come on, get to the planets. The planets first, the knots. This is the best $10 I've ever spent. Neptune, Pluto, Uranus, Saturn, Jupiter, Mars, Venus. Venus and Taurus. Where are you? Here we are. Venus and Taurus. So, even if your Venus isn't in Taurus, okay, I think mine is. Mine is. Which always makes it a little more complicated. Because then I have to follow the rules. But Venus affects everybody, okay? So Venus and Taurus person is more affectionate, romantic, but you don't give love away too quickly. A bad love affair is hard on you emotionally. So you take your time deciding what the right person is to love. This process, however, is done by feeling rather than thinking logically. Yours is very physical and earthly in a love nature. To you, love does not exist without sex. You are very demonstrative and generous toward your lover, sometimes too much, so the passion could be smothering or consuming. Your lover belongs to you as well. With friends, you're willing to get ready to help. Be cautious about forming instant friendships as love as well. This position of Venus brings money, luck, sometimes inheritance or marriage. Venus and Taurus, people have that artistic eye and are interested in music. You also love to eat and have to fight over weight. Wow, lots of love. So thinking emotionally instead of logically. I do that anyway. It's probably why this shit consumes me like that. So I don't know. Venus takes 220 days to complete its journey around the sun. Like Mercury, the planet times to appear as the morning star, the evening star. The ancient days, astronomers, two separate stars. I'm getting post eclipse we just had. Were we able to see Venus? I know Taurus, like one of the negative sides too, is feeling extremely like stressed out and like wanting to burst and pressure. The influence on Venus in your chart indicates the relation to opposite sex or friends, learning, the ability to love, gifts, connections, flowers, objects, pleasure. And also negative sides, a strong streak of narcissism, lack of willpower. I'm really surprised it's not talking about the other aspects. Never mind Taurus. So that might be a message for you guys in the sense of like beautifying and love. How to love, that song, How to Love. So it's not really bringing the other aspects into play. But if you're kind of like depressed or not in the mood to like beautify yourself or get all, sparkly, whether you do that or not, let's just say pamper yourself, then it's kind of like the negative side. And at that point, it can affect the health. So I'm guessing this is more about love and relationship for some reason. I feel like I should do a read where you said Taurus is in Jupiter. I have Taurus in Jupiter. No wonder why I can't lose weight. You have to wait for certain aspects, for like jump starts. Again, go to your chart. It will explain stuff like that. I feel like traffic's terrible this morning. Venus, Uranus, and Jupiter in Taurus. I feel like you can win something with that Jupiter. It could be the X on your spot, or like a beauty pageant. I think when I was younger, I was like, oh, I want to join one of those one day. I think. Like, it would have been like really young, watching like Miss America or whatever it's called. Because I was never into it after that, that's for sure. My favorite was Star Search. So I can see people like with a play, like a dialogue, that comes in a lot. So there must be like a one of you guys that watch that either really like plays. You know, pulled like Swan Lake musicals. That's not a musical, but that little bug. Yeah, and it's pulling me to the Sound of Music. That's more of like a movie. I don't know if they ever did a play, but when they go to like freedom, I can't even, like, where do they end up? The Netherlands? No, there's actually like a play, a stage. So I don't know, maybe it's just time to go on stage, time for like action, time like I'm getting people reading their lines though. So let's just see. So we're gonna do Venus and Taurus with this May, first half of May, 1st through the 15th, because that's what I'm really getting pulled to the most. And then maybe tomorrow we'll do Jupiter. 3 of Pence. It could be teamwork. That was the 7 of Pence and the Page of Cups. It could be teamwork. It could be a new contract. Oh, Venus. Austria. Thank you. King of Cups. Just saw a koala bear. Spiritual meaning of a koala bear. Tranquility, peace, protection over the world. Eucalyptus leaf-eating member of the marsupial family, koala is known to be gentle, caring. It brings a sense of security and happiness. Forgot to put the timer on. Peace, protection over the world, tranquility. You could be partnering up with somebody in regards to humanitarian work. It doesn't have to be, but it's protection. Protection the world. Okay, tranquility, peace, and protection the world over. God, the way they like wrote that. Like, is that even correct vocabulary? Protection the world over. Okay. I feel like I'm pretty good with putting things. I wouldn't have said it like that. Like I would have did like protection over the world. Or looking after, like something like that, but like protection the world over. Like, okay. So there could be something with grammar here. Could be a teacher, could be breaking something down. This could be somebody who, this could be a spirit guide. Let me get out 6 cards and then we'll go from there. I just saw a bird up there, but there's no bird. 8 of Cups. You could be walking towards something here. Or away. 5 of Cups. So shiny. So shiny. All right, let's get 7 cards. 9 of Swords. There's something at work stressing somebody out, but careful because there's also manipulation here. We do have 2 5s, which talks about change. I don't know if somebody wants to just kind of win at all costs, or if you need to be careful here because there's more, because it's emotional. 6 of Pentacles. This could be like getting together, playing cards, getting dinner, giving and receiving. I don't think there's like 3 people involved. 8 of Swords, all up in your head. With the Page of Cups, it could be I'm sorry. It could just be Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. What the hell are you waiting for? Something type 2, I want more. Something. This seems more of like a contract. This is like possibly playing your hand, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which is a 10. Each got 5 cards, so you could both be. You might both be in the same dilemma, but I don't think so because I'm not. Believe it or not, I'm extremely empathic, and when I channel energies, and I'm not really channeling anything right now in regards to energy. Like here, I would either get like that feeling, or I'd get like anxiety with this card of anxiety. So I am picking up on the anxiety. Do I think the 5 of Cups is bullshit? I don't. But let's just see what this 5 of Swords is first. Page of Cups, 3 of Hearts. 3 of Swords. Okay, so I haven't done that in a while. So we may be going back a few years. Give or take 3 or 4. Because I think this is my 5th year on YouTube. Or my 6th. I don't know. But I would always say 3 of Hearts. It's 3 of Swords. Let's see what this Five of Swords is currently, not in the past, like currently this Five of Swords. Because this could just be wanting to like win, hoping something goes in your favor. Judgment. Could be games, but I'm not really getting that. Wheel of Fortune. Major Arcana. This is a big deal. Like this is almost like a... I'm getting pulled to a test, but I don't know. Queen of Oysters. She could be a wife, a homemaker. She can run a business. Four of Swords. Star at the bottom of the deck. So this is Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune is a big deal. Here's Jupiter. Also dealing with Saturn. This Queen of Pence, let me clarify her, because I know there was a feminine energy that was coming out of the deck for the next week or so that wasn't so terrific. That's the overall energy of the Queen of Oysters. Not showing their true feelings, gaslighting, pretending. So definitely giving something some thought. Reminiscent, keepsake, learning from the past. Separation, unsure about the future. So this could be your energy. If so, you're not fucking around. Because even like looking back, whether you're showing your feelings or not, or maybe you never showed your feelings to it, Mask, I don't know. But Venus, it's might be a little bit of a challenge. But to me, I mean, this is kind of like current. So if this feminine energy is thinking about a masculine or however it may be, not the best thoughts. So I don't know if this one's going to attempt, if someone's going to attempt to come back around, but it's karmic here too with the wheel. You know, so it's like you slip up, you're going to repeat another cycle. So it's like really careful consideration here. Again, like this deep sorrow here, I don't know where it's coming from. I'm trying to pick up on it before I kind of read it. I'm trying to get in tuned. Again, this is about your happiness, your peace. Because it pulled me back to the koala bear. And it's a big deal because it's also judgment. And with the Wheel of Fortune. So you know there's some type of manipulation, some type of games. There was, or possibly still could be, because that's just that, the way something's being projected, whether it's your thoughts, their thoughts. So again, like, I don't know if this is like a get together. This is Five of Swords. You could be traveling soon. Intuition, the red flags you ignore now will come back and bite you in your ass later. So again, this might be like going to meet somebody, give it time, everything in divine timing. Someone's still figuring themselves out. Things could get serious. Confession, someone's got something to tell you. So this intuition, your intuition can just be telling you, but here's the thing. I feel like your intuition could be telling you it's like Five of Swords, right? But I don't think that's your intuition. I think that's like it's like your past, because you're reminiscing. Like you think about this energy, it's kind of like manipulative games. You want nothing to do with it, you know. You would separate yourself here. You would, you know what I mean? Like you'd never give this person 100%. Like, well, I'm saying you didn't in this situation. You probably nurtured something, but like now you're like, do I even want to nurture this? So you're really giving it some thought. So I don't necessarily think your intuition is telling you that there's red flags, but it could be. I mean, I think it could be telling you there's red flags, obviously, because it's the Five of Swords. But I don't think that's your intuition. I think that's like it's coming from your gut, because it's a feeling. I wouldn't say it's more mental with the swords, but like it's definitely coming from your gut, because it's a feeling. Like, if that makes sense. Like I don't think it's a real red flag, if that makes sense. With commitment, I mean, there could have been somebody else in the picture. Someone's still trying to figure themselves out. Venus right now too. Especially if you're like bisexual, you might be looking at the opposite sex for a few weeks, because you're just like, because that's what it makes you do. So this would be dealing kind of with the opposite sex. And I'd like to say like more masculine or feminine, but where Venus sits, depending on how strong your Venus is, you'd be dealing with the opposite sex. Give something time, vacation, confession, things can get serious. So you might want to mend something. Somebody else might be attempting to mend something. But somebody's stuck in sorrow. Or will it work out? Will somebody put the effort in? Last time this happened, I'm sad, got asked out, something like that. You had to be the bigger person and walk away, or this person was the bigger person and walked away. But like, I feel like you still did something justified. Like you did the right thing with the scales being there. I know it's like the minor arcana, but still. It's like doing the right thing. But you're like, did I? But if somebody's over here, like somebody has emotional feelings for somebody, so that this is definitely Venus, you know what I mean? So it's like heavy contemplation. But somebody's stuck in this Five of Cups. It's almost like if this energy is stuck in the Five of Cups, but it's like you're stuck in the Five of Swords. You're both at your fives. But it's like wanting to fix something or mend something. But I don't know what the fuck went down. It's not like the best energy. You could, and if like this could just be your thoughts in general. Like if you thought somebody really cared about you, and like I'm not looking at this King as a water sign right now. I'm looking at it. Oh, this just pinched. Didn't that happen last time with this same bracelet? It pinched me. I think it was my planets. So you might want to wear jewelry, beads, stones. Just give you an extra boost to energy, because I just remembered these reads are going to get chaotic. I mean, the next couple weeks was going to be a little chaotic. Because this could just be all your thoughts. But I kind of feel like one energy is a Five of Cups. One energy is the Five of Swords. This could be a wife. And if it is a wife, it's somebody who is currently trying to manipulate a situation, which is not kosher. Let's see what this Five of Cups is real quick. I don't think somebody's trying to manipulate you right now. Three of Swords. So you might have known this person 5 years ago. 2, because I'm getting pulled. I said Three of Swords, but I wanted to say Three of Hearts. And then you got the Six of Pentacles, which is up here too. It's kind of like getting together. But like, this chick is fucking angry as fuck. So this might be, what do you call that? Like, not regret. It begins with an R. Like, revenge. Like, she looks pissed. And this is supposed to be like a calm card. You know, get together is balance. It's like doing the right thing. But like, someone looks like somebody did something out of like revenge, but then now there's like regret. Or somebody doesn't want to walk away from a situation or come towards you, or you don't want to go towards somebody because there's a lot of like regret. So somebody's really regretful of maybe what they've done. But somebody's worried about revenge. Because it's like Nine of Swords is worried. I don't know if it's linked. Something is all linked here, obviously. But like the Eight of Swords is like mental entrapment. Doesn't have to necessarily go with the Five of Cups, but like you got 2 8s, 2 5s, 2 6s. Two 3s. A lot of synchronicities here, guys. You might want to look these up later. You got in the first read, you had times 2. You had 3s, 5, 33, 33, 6, 6, 5, 5, 8, 8. So you might be seeing a lot of double digits. But yeah, she looks pissed. So I'm almost like somebody purposely wanting revenge. Could this just be somebody's thoughts? Possibly, especially with the Four of Cups being there. But if somebody didn't get picked, this bitch would be like the one in the office. You know, this would be Karen. It's like her hurt is turning into anger. If that's the case. Like, again, this could just be somebody's fear, but the Chaser, codependent relationship, abandonment issues. That's typically the Five of Cups. Someone makes a phone call thinking about you. So it's like not wanting to let go. Paradise, expansion, enjoying each other, engagement ring. So something here actually looks really positive. Coffee cup at the bottom of the deck. That just fell on my lap. This energy could feel abandoned. I do think this is all new energy. So you could be, somebody here could be dating somebody, and then this is somebody else's energy. I do think they'll get over it, but what's this new energy? Unless this is somebody who just thinks like this is fucking paradise and I'm gonna get this person back, but I don't think so. Somebody just doesn't want to be abandoned here. Water sign and a honeymoon phase. Yeah, so could this be you getting past something? Fire sign. Could be a water sign and a fire sign here. And then you got love spell. The love shack is a little lost place where we can get together. Love shack, baby, love shack. So you could be asked to go to somebody's wedding. You could be asked to go to dinner. You could be asked to go to some type of event. But then you have this other energy. So for some of you, it's something that already happened with this energy, and it's kind of like trying to smooth things out. In others of you, it's both. It's just another woman that is acting like everything's kosher, but is not happy and might seek revenge. Do I think it's somebody's thoughts as well that you might do this to them because of something they did to you? Because this feels like somebody who wants, like somebody you know, as if like something needs to be mended. And again, this is about your peace, because I just got pulse the koala bear again. So, and that Six of Pentacles is a peaceful energy. It's meant to be a peaceful energy, but as of right now, it's not like super peaceful. You got the Death and the King of Pentacles. So it's like over. Do you really want to resurrect something? So this is something that wants to come back around. Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So it does have to do with your past. And then you got the Chariot deciding whether or not to move something forward or not. Could it be this energy? This could be a situation where you're kind of getting out of something and then getting into something. I don't feel like that energy is going to seek revenge, but you never know. So much for a 15-minute read. Because it still is the Six of Pentacles. You got fear, ego. Oh, that could be ego too. I didn't even look at that as ego. That's shocking. What is this Eight of Swords? Right now it looks like could be karmic. A karmic decision needs to be made, so to let something be, like let it be. Yeah, you got it. Something needs to be finalized here. But I'm telling you, there's like super duper good energy. So again, this could be linked to other reads that I've done in the last couple weeks. And I think one of them was for like the first week of April, where it's like getting out of one thing, person, place, thing, thoughts, and occupying yourself elsewhere with a person, place, or thing, or thought, This kind of has that same vibe, because there is something karmic here. So don't stay in this Eight of Pentacles, because somebody feels like they're trapped here. And careful, because this could be, I wouldn't even say emotional manipulation, because it's the Queen of Pentacles with Judgment in the Wheel. But it's like sadness. But is it though? Not showing, kind of gaslighting, but like past memories. So this, I feel like it's probably something more or less you nurtured. But here, so again, two different kings, King of Cups, King of Pentacles, but you got the Death card. You got two major arcana so far on clarifications with the 5 and the 8. And you do have 2 8s. Okay, so it's almost like even more amplified with the 5 and the 8. I'm going to put stars there. I will look these numbers up for you when I timestamp the 8 and the 8 and the 5, because it's like being amplified. Like there's no way out, because again, two major arcana, Judgment, the Wheel, they're both extremely karmic. The Death card is already over. You got bound, karmic. Chariot's about moving forward. This Eight of Swords is linked to the Page of Cups, so it's emotional. There is some feeling here. But it's also my I'm sorry card. So she could be manipulating thoughts. Or again, it's you. Do I think there's going to be like hardcore revenge here? I don't. It's just bitter Betty times. This could also be a job where you're just like, fuck this, I'm out. But Venus does have to do at work, but this looks more like something mentally, emotionally. And again, like it's karmic. So it's like you got to switch your focus. So this is telling me like this already happened. So why would you want to resurrect it? But here it's like somebody wants to resurrect. And you also had like the Six of Cups over here. So like someone wants to keep someone bound, but that's what happens when, karmics are together as well. I just heard someone's going to take the plunge though. Luck is on your side. So this could be your own thoughts. Someone's still trying to figure themselves out. They'll be back. So it's almost like something could work out, but like there's still something karmic lingering. Those two energies together are not great. It's one or the other, not both. So you need to be careful here too. Like, don't give somebody the benefit of the doubt either if you know it's karmic. They just need time. They'll be back. It's going to go in my favor. Like, don't do that. These two energies don't mesh. These two thoughts shouldn't be the same thought at one time. I know that sounds confusing. Somebody might be trying to confuse somebody here, but it's the Eight of Swords. This is feeling like you're trapped, but you're fucking not. You got the Chariot, the Death card. Fucking go. Be out. Refocus. It's karmic. But the answer is what? Yes, and then you're going to leave or go back to somebody, but you're still trying to figure yourself out. Like, you can't keep having these thoughts. I'm going to move forward. I'm not going to, like, it's almost fucking with my own head reading it. So somebody's fucked in the head right now. I hate to say it. Like, mentally confusing, almost like they're having trouble figuring it out. It's either a yay or a nay. You know something's dead. The Chariot is about moving forward. But you feel stuck in like a karmic situation. But all you got to do is switch your focus to better thoughts or feelings. Like, you can't be stuck in both. You can't be worried about how other people are going to feel if you go in a certain direction. You're only going to hold yourself back in life. But if that's what you want and, you think that works for you and it brings you contentment, then, so be it. Jesus, I fell on one read already. But this is Eight of Cups, Five of Cups. Like, somebody's really sad, but this, it feels more like regret. What is this Five of Cups? Like, if they make a certain decision and they finalize something and walk away, or you go towards something, vice versa, like, someone's got a lot of regret. Victim and unawakened. Yeah, so again, this person could be acting like a victim. I don't know if it's a feminine, but there's something really good here. I don't like that unawakened is there. Somebody could be watching you. Be careful, guys. Heads up here. Like, this is where like a psycho ex can come back around. Say, and I don't want to make anybody nervous, but if you know somebody that went to prison, okay, and they're like behind bars, somebody fell victim. I don't know what happened. It caused families a lot of pain, whatever the case may be. Somebody put their hands on you. Even if they put their hands on you once or twice and you're like, oh, never happened again, they're done, and they went to prison for something else. You know what I mean? Like, be careful, because that would tell me something, probably I'm getting corrupt, if that's your case. Because you don't want to fall victim. And the jails are really supposed to let people know when certain people get out of jail, and they don't. It's their responsibility, and they put it on you. So I don't know what this is. Like, I feel like something from like maybe 5 or 6 years ago might be brought up again, because you don't realize that there's this Karen is more than a Karen, if that's the case. Because, I mean, she looks pissed, like she's ready to fucking, like she got revenge fucking all over her. And I don't know if you've abandoned the situation, or you're about to, or you already have, and this is you and you can't be bothered. Like, I don't think I'm getting a revengeful vibe off of you, but I mean, you could be worried that someone's going to be this person. You got spring. Divine time was at the bottom, like this was just kind of meant to go down. I don't see the tower. I don't see the world. You got free will, cycles, masculine. So again, this might be you in the sense of all that good energy coming in. So now I'm starting to think somebody thinks that you would be revengeful. Like, if somebody was to like come at you, because somebody's afraid, it's like what goes around comes around. Somebody is afraid that you're going to do exactly something to them, what they did to you, which is petty. We typically don't do shit like that. But with the 5 of Swords being here, some of you might. But I'd be careful, because that's staying in the same cycle and it's not worth it. So again, it just could be this person's fear that if you guys were to like work it out, that you would eventually, stab them in the back. So apparently somebody that stabbed you in the back wants to come back around. You could have already been through this 5 of Cups. Do I think this is you, like revengeful? I don't. If anything, I think it's probably their thoughts, the King of Pens. If I do the right thing and I move forward with this person, am I going to end up the victim? Like, so I think this person's in victim mode, like, which is not what you want, obviously. Like, they're going to fall victim. There's that tower. That's prison. Okay, so be careful. Somebody could be going to jail. Somebody might do something and they get, they go to jail for the night. It doesn't have to be for a long time. You got the 4 of Wands. Be careful. Make sure your doors are locked. But it's like almost like a relationship, though. Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Could be like a break-in. You got 3 of Wands. Could be somebody from a distance. I don't think this speaks of patience, but that's like, look, going on stage. And then the Emperor with the 6 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I mean, you could have fell victim to this energy. Somebody that really fucked you over. Victim, endings, new beginnings, liberation, transformation, focus on self-worth. That's probably why the free will was here. Seduction, flirting, hooking up, third-party interference. You got the Snake, competition, malicious woman looking over her shoulder. You have what you need. It's time to move on. So, but somebody, and again, passion, having fun, enjoying each other. stalking, watching. So again, I really think like this is more of like somebody's thoughts. It's like their fear. Somebody's fearing that this is the way it's going to go down. Be free. Because someone here thinks they're the fucking victim, which is petty if you ask me. It's foolish, it's immature, it's petty. Get over it. Grow up. Whatever this is. Seriously. And again, it could just be this person's thoughts. Because you have to leave something behind here. Honestly, to have a new beginning that looks fucking great. So man up, woman up. Be careful if there's any addiction here because, again, somebody could get locked up. There could be a fight. Your kid's father, king, that's usually a husband. That's usually the emperor can be a husband too. It can be a boss, entrepreneur. And you have the other woman, malicious, looking over your shoulder. So for some of you, it's just somebody's thoughts, which still got to clear that. Move the fuck on. You have every card here saying move the fuck on. If you're my spirituals, move the fuck on. Same as me. Move the fuck on. There's nothing here you want. You know what I mean? Do I think this is you and you're going to fall victim? I don't. I think you're here without actually being on the board. So somebody's really nervous how something is going to go down. But like, how do you move? Like, whoever this is for, it's like, again, it's I keep getting pulled to that song. What the hell are you waiting for? Like, seriously. Like, this is like mental torture. Like, this got to be stressful. Like, this is not good on somebody's heart if we're going to health. Okay. There's nothing about this situation that's pretty. Like, something just got to be cleared, but somebody is living in fear right now. And I'm talking like extreme fear, not little fear, like above and beyond. Like, you're tricking your own brain at this point. And I'm just trying to be honest. I'm not trying to be an asshole. Like, there's a chance somebody here may not move forward. Like, to the point where this was so confusing to even map out, read out for you guys. Like, do I think somebody's causing confusion? No, I think this is somebody really fucking confused. Because you can't have this thought and that thought at the same fucking time. You have to choose. And it's like you're choosing peace and harmony, but you're lying to yourself is what you're doing. There's fucking no peace and harmony here because you're not even breaking away. So it's like Neptune. You're fooling yourself. And that's not good because that's the shadow side. Ace of coin, ace of peppermint, double aces. So this is an opportunity for excitement, something solid. It's a good fucking opportunity. Knight of Wands is a message. So this is like, hey, can we meet up? Can we chat? Can we do this? Page of Flamingos. But that's somebody that's just watching, but it's a messenger, but it's also the past. So what the hell are you waiting for? So again, this is you needing to break away or somebody else, because this is like, hey, I'm coming in. But like, somebody is paranoid that somebody is watching all of this. So somebody's either paranoid of her or paranoid of you thinking you're going to fuck them over. Like, see what I'm saying? Like, somebody is tricking themselves right now. Like, this is like, I almost have to get out of this reading. I'm not kidding. I can't, like, I'm not shitting you here, because this is having the opportunity to meet up, make something right. It's exciting. Move forward with the Chariot. Do something right for once. Like, somebody thinks like moving forward is not right, and they feel guilty if they move forward. They have a lot of regret. Like, so I don't know if somebody promised somebody something like, I won't move forward, I won't do that. Like, stupid fucking childish shit. Why the fuck on earth would you ever do that? Why? To make somebody feel better? Well, that fucked you over. So I honestly, I have to get out of this read before I get annoyed. And let's not forget the Towers here with the 8 of Cups. Okay. So, but again, I truly feel like a majority of this is just, it's somebody's thoughts. You need to snap the fuck out of it, honestly. Like, I wanted to clarify some other ones for you, but I can't do it. This person, I don't think, is purposely causing confusion. This person is just so fucking confused, and all they got to do is move the fuck forward. So I can't. This person is absolutely hands down doing it to themselves. And I hope for your sake that if somebody doesn't know exactly what they fucking want here, and they don't make that final choice, I pray they don't come your way. Because this is somebody, like, honestly, that wants to kind of come your way in a sense. Read 1. Let's go to read 2. Let's hope the creepy guy in this deck doesn't come out. I stopped using this deck because I couldn't handle it. And right now, after that last read, so let's clear this energy, because that was a lot. I actually would like to burn bay leaf right now, and I don't have any down here. So we're going to do sage. If you're super duper empathic and you have emotions, this is highly emotional. This is that peak that I just read about Venus. Okay, but like, this is somebody in the shadow side of Venus, so not good. Let's cleanse you. Oh, never been lit. Soy wax. Ooh, that smells good. I was going to have you guys smell it. Can you smell it? It's like vanilla-y. Smells good. All right, so that read was like 50-50. Majority of it is shadow, but you make the right move and get out of that, you won't be feeling that shadow. Like, this is like, this move is really emotional for somebody here. But it wouldn't be so emotional if you would just get out of your own head. It's like you got to get out of your own way there. And it looks like they really truly want to, but I don't know, guys. Let's see if we can get just got pulled to a peacock. Let's see if we can get a completely different vibe. Peacocks also speak of good luck, prosperity. I'm actually going to go to the feather because that's what I saw. This looks nothing like it, but I don't know. Beauty, immortality, luck, rebirth, royalty, wealth, divine feminine energy. Greek mythology, it's protection. Buddhism is wisdom and enlightenment. If it's a dream, you're going undergoing a spiritual metamorphosis. Reminding the dreamer of the importance of balance and humility. So maybe it is kind of like good luck. Maybe somebody here is like humiliated to come forward. I don't know. But it looks positive, so I don't get stuck in that energy. Again, what the hell are you waiting for? 1, 2, something I want more. Number 8 is a Leo. It's strength. Queen of Fire. I like the vibe. It already changed. These cards speak to me, man. She's not creeping me out, but it's only one guy in this deck. I forget who it is. I think it's a major arcana or an air balloon, or I don't. Maybe I think it's the Emperor actually. But she just looks like she's looking right at you. Did something happen with the live? How much did you guys miss? Did you see me saging? Okay, so you didn't miss much then if you saw me saging. Huh. Well, good now? So, again, like, yeah, see, I find it creepy in a way. Like, it's such a beautiful card, but like, she never did that to me. I think it's just the Emperor. So it could be a Leo. This Queen of Fire is Sag, but it's also fire. So Aries, Leo, Sag. And strength is Leo. I'm not getting creepy as in bad, but honestly, it's like looking right into you. Yeah, I do love this deck. It's just that one card that I'm like, ugh. But now she's kind of giving me the same vibe. So I don't know if this is like a good energy. But I did say I liked the vibe. But then when it was on the board, it's like, I don't know. The 9 of Earth at the bottom of the deck. What the hell are you waiting for? So again, like it's somewhat the same. Page of Air and the Emperor. Okay, so it's not the Emperor card, but I want to say it's a major arcana. This is usually a messenger, sometimes like a stalker, but I feel almost like an angel. Something's uneven. So here we go at like balance again. The 8 of Swords was in that position. Sorry about that. I don't typically crack my knuckles live. I haven't cracked my knuckles in a while. Used to be a daily thing. Messenger of Earth. My dad's vacuuming. So that's relevant. It almost reminded me like of a blender, but he doesn't have a blender. And the dog's not barking. He usually barks at the vacuum. This is a really fucking odd message. Again, there's so much fire here. The Emperor is Aries. You literally have Aries, Leo, Sag. And this chick is staring at me. Someone here could be constipated. I feel like someone's constipated and then someone else has gas. So it could just be something going on in the gut. This could have to do with the heart chakra. And she lit a candle. I just lit a candle. So I think ladies right now are, we're in Taurus, but Taurus does bring out your Sag when it comes to beauty, elegance, wants and needs. I'm not getting it as like gimme, like the golden ticket, but I can't tell when she looks at me or when I look at everything else, it's peaceful. I look into her eyes, it's creepy. So someone might be actually literally afraid of you. They think maybe you're too intense, intimidating. It's like they'd rather not look you in the eye. She's looking away, he's looking away, she's looking up. Don't change who you are, but you might be a Scorpio rising. Because your rising sign is pretty potent. A lot of people, I have a Scorpio rising, and I can see it when it comes to like why people, because this would be like, I've had friends in the past like, oh, Courtney, she's real chill, but the first time you meet her, you don't get that vibe. A lot of people get that vibe of like, she's not friendly in a sense, you know what I mean? Like, and it's true. She just said it to me recently with going camping with somebody again with April, and she's like, but April like really likes you, but she didn't think she was gonna like until she like got to know you. So it's like I must just give that vibe sometimes. But it's not like that at all. But if I don't like you, I don't like you. It's pretty fucking obvious. But I don't do fake friends. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, and unfortunately, I think sometimes it can affect me, but you got that eighth house like Scorpio, but it's Leo strength. I just give that vibe, and it's not even really intentional. It just happens, So maybe somebody is here worried like somebody's not going to like you. And I mean, it's not the first time people have said that. Like, I think almost a lot of people like I meet, they're like, man, I thought you were a fucking bitch when I first met you. And I was like, really? And it was kind of disappointing to me because it was never intentional. And I'm telling you, I've had that been said to me so many times. And I would have never have guessed. And I'd be honest about it with you guys if that was the case, like, because I can give that vibe. When I don't like you, and you're going to know I don't fucking like you. And it's that simple. So to me, it's kind of shocking that people always got that impression. But almost every single one of my good friends, almost all of them have said it. So I'm a Cancer, right? Sun. But I do have, and I have a Taurus moon, so I can give that vibe. But in my face just shows it all. And I'm a Scorpio rising, so like, it makes sense why people get that impression. just off of my sun, moon, and rising. So it makes sense. So I think somebody is feeling your Scorpio, whoever your Scorpio is, but like you're feeling Sag. So this is all about like a first impression or a get together. I think somebody's actually intimidated by you because she's not wigging me out, but I would say like I'm a little intimidated, like because there was only one card in this deck and it could be on an air balloon. I hope it doesn't come out. But it's kind of why I stopped using this deck. It's like that one wedding card in the Dorian Virtue one, Angel one. So now she's giving me that vibe. So I think you're intimidated. I think you're intimidating, to be honest with you. So I can't tell if you're like in this fire energy. 4 Cumps, C-U-M-P. That's not even a word. It's like compass. Temptation. Careful here. This is Venus all damn day, even though again it's Sag. But you have the money, you have the health with the apple, you have temptation with the devil. Do you feel like you missed an opportunity? You could just be bored. So this might be saying you need to have strength. But it's like here, it's an offer. I feel like this is an offer. And the 4 of Cups does do that. But then it's like, almost like you don't take it because it's tempting, but like, it's not. Like I feel like you're exhausted here with Temperance. So maybe somebody here feels like they missed an opportunity. And it could be with you or this person's thinking, with the Page of Air, which isn't really thinking, but it's a thought. This person's like, did I miss an opportunity? But with the Emperor being here and the treasure chest of money, somebody could be wealthy and they're worried that you just want them for their money or for their penis because that's like temptation. So someone could be like, is it just for sex? Is it just for money? But like, obviously there's something much deeper here with the 4 of Cups and strength. So it's, maybe someone has something to say here, but like, so I feel like the thoughts here are like a little ass backwards, but who are we to tell somebody when it comes to thoughts? I mean, I just had to literally leave the other reading because of somebody else's thoughts. Again, this could be just you and you're bored as fuck and tired, and bored in a different way. Like, I don't think you're consumed over here in your thoughts like that other energy was. I think you're stepping forward, moving forward with strength being here. I do think you're in this Queen of Fire Sag vibe, which is a beautiful vibe when it comes to Venus. But again, it is Taurus as well. You do have Sag twice. So I do think some of you might have Sagittarius and Venus and Sag. A fire sign. Or it's like the energy you're working with. Is it Neptune, Uranus? Uranus is air, Neptune is Pisces. Damn. Well, if you are working with fire right now, I don't see it as a downfall. Because when you're in strength, you're coming out of something pretty toxic or something exhausting or something that just, it's not the greatest feeling. But then the Queen of Fire is great. Like you're finding your balance again. You're not thinking about things that didn't work out. You could be thinking about, being an entrepreneur here with the Emperor. Taking the lead when it comes to your health, eating better, focused on money. Just make sure you find the balance there, because I do see exhaustion. I kind of see headache in her too. It's not because of the heart, it's like sorrow. So, and if it's somebody else, it's like, is somebody else going to go in this direction? Again, thoughts that somebody like really shouldn't have. But I don't think it's the case. It is for some, because I brought it up, but I feel like you're tired, but you're in this Sag energy. So be careful you don't overexert yourself, especially with the Emperor being here. I feel like this is more of a message for my feminines when it comes to like your Venus, because it's almost like, I wouldn't say avoiding something you really don't want, and then there's something else you want, and it's like going after it, but it's like exhausting. Like I'm almost like they're pulling me to like all the yard work I've been doing, going. Like I literally am clearing the entire backyard to get to a path so I can sit down near the water. And I've never done that the whole time here. I've been here because it's kind of mushy water, but I can lay some stuff down. But I raked up all the leaves because it would give that a chance to dry, and it might not be as mushy as everybody is thinking. But I've just for 4 days straight kind of overdoing it, paying for it at night. And today I'm like, I gotta take at least a break. So I don't feel exhausted, but like I know I'm overdoing it. So I don't know if you're working too much, but like you're enjoying it. You're doing too much, but like you're enjoying it. And in the following read, and not this one, I think the one previous one of them, within the last couple I did, really talked about like either chaos or a busy week and extra energy being taken from you. And I just did that 4 days in a row without even thinking about that reading. But you don't want to sit around bored either. Are you distracting yourself from something? No, I don't think so. I think you're doing something that you like, but you're exhausted. I do think with the money here, it is going to pay off. So I do feel like this is a strong message for my feminine. Sorry, men. Maybe this is you and your feminine energy. I don't know. You do have the Emperor, but the Emperor is also about taking the lead, entrepreneurship, husband, lots of roles, right? So you are really in, like, whatever you're doing, you're working with fire. Which I'm not saying is bad, but where's your Taurus? Where's your Venus? This could be your Venus. This brings you pleasure. You know what I mean? So make sure you get the fluids you need, stuff like that. Because you don't want to drain yourself. 9 of Cups. So again, 9 of Cups to me is like life's little luxuries. Wow, you are really rocking your Sagittarius energy, guys. And if you don't know your chart, go to Cafe Astrology. And it really is like your Aries, your Leo, your Sag, but like to me, like this is Sag energy all day, which especially with the 9 of Cups here, but it's also Venus without Venus being here. So this is like interesting to me because Uranus is Aquarius, Neptune is Pisces, and you guys are working with Sag. And fire, but really Sag. You're given that Sag vibe. You are taking care of things with pleasure with Venus. So in a way, you are working with Venus. I don't think you see something coming here. And to me, it's probably not the greatest. So heads up there, because it's like needing to kind of temper your energy with strength here too. Like, but like you already learned how to tame the lion. So if you're going to let the lion speak, you're going to let the lion speak. Right. But it's like something coming at you at the same time. You know what I mean? And it's maybe before you wanted this type of offer, or you were in this energy, but now you're still feeling yourself, but like in a different way, not how you were 3 weeks ago. And I don't know how you were feeling yourself 3 weeks ago, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, this is like, keep getting the same message for you guys. It is a strong message when it comes to like my feminines out there. It's like really, it's like it's like a reading for you in a way. It's like messengers. Ten of Swords. All right, now that's switching up real quick. I think it's somebody else's Ten of Swords linked to you. You got the feathers here, you got the feathers here. I saw the peacock feather. So I don't think you're allowing this energy to bother you. But again, I'm getting like Ten of Swords would be exhausting, but it's also being stabbed in the back, betrayed. I think Spirit's trying to give you some type of message here versus somebody watching you. And again, it is a messenger, but all these feathers, right? So it's kind of like heads up. Something is definitely coming your way. And I just said that here. And to me, it's not something you like. And yeah, I actually just gave you that message. I'm almost positive. And I almost just gave you that apple, but then I saw a banana. So this just could be strength. This could be self-sabotage. I'll clarify. Ten of Swords, you asked me, is never self-sabotage, but I think there's a message coming. And you don't know what to think. I don't think you're avoiding the Ten of Air. It's kind of like blowing right up in between these two cards. It's like, look up in the sky. It's a bird, it's a plane. I just got pulled to Kellogg's. So careful again what you eat. You got the calling here. Nine of Earth, which I believe is Judgment. Number 20 is Judgment, right, in the Major Arcana. I know it breaks it down differently. Is Judgment number 20 in Major Arcana? Yeah, I'm almost positive with the X. So is that the... What the fuck? Why are we so slow here? Yeah, Judgment. But I know with this deck, when I first got it, it meant like a calling. But again, judgment call, you make the call. But like it's also like a calling. So I don't know if you're torn between work life, spiritual life. This fucking little fly. Morning, Moses. Morning, Sheldon. You guys waiting on me? Hi, buddy. Again, The Nine of Earth to me is always the minor arcana for Empress. Empress really doesn't have a minor arcana, but for me it'd be the Nine of Earth. Again, it's 2 nines, but they didn't come out. But this is like confidence, like little luxuries, certain directions. You could be gardening, you could be planting, holding something, but she's also got the roots there. So it's almost like something's like gonna be revealed, but you make the reveal. It's almost like you going on stage. You're making the choice. So this could be, you just needed to make a judgment call with, what's next in your life, especially if anything's stagnant. Now you got 3 10s on the board, guys. That's major fucking change, major endings. Do not hold on to shit. Burn that shit. Like this is important. Whatever you invest in, like there's whatever this judgment call is that you're making does involve your long-term stability. I wouldn't even say money, I'd say stability. And then with that 10 of fire, like, yeah, she's burning everything, but I do feel like you should be burning something, and I did just burn sage. So nothing for 10 10 10. Apparently it's just 10 10, but that will come up. The other 10 will also be there. Urges you to pay attention to your intuition, revealing answers to your prayers. Universal energies taking the direction that you're guided in. Step out of your comfort zone and into a new direction. True desires. Believe that you will find success and happiness. It tells you to find personal success and fulfillment with your endeavors. So yeah, it is something about, like I said, like I don't really feel like coming out of your shell. Like this isn't coming out of your shell. This, I don't even think it's protection mode. I just think it's like, again, like 10 10 10, definitely like endings, but it's also 1 1 1, which is like a new path. It's like calling you. You got to take the lead here. And again, your next adventure, endeavor, maybe you're questioning, like, did I miss an opportunity to be an entrepreneur? Did I miss an opportunity to be with that person? Which I don't think that's what it is, but like, and I don't think it's you feeling like you missed an opportunity either. And I don't see you reminiscing. So this does have to do with your future. One 1 1 signifies a gateway is opened for you to manifest your thoughts into reality. When it appears, you acknowledge this repetitive number. Generally, with the other numbers, just talks about new and different messages sent to you. So again, like I do think your guides are guiding you or talking to you, because I do feel like this is like temperance, like almost like an earth angel, like they're leaving feathers. Now that I think about it, there was a feather in the backyard that I saw that I was on the phone. I think it was a blue jay. What does a blue jay feather represent? And the peacock feather came in. So there's something with feathers. Cosmic message, sign of protection, a token of good luck. There was something else that was good luck that I read. And again, protection. The blue jay feather is more than just a feather. It's a cosmic message, a sign of protection and good luck. So you are highly protected here. So you guys might see a feather. I just saw a mouse. You might see a mouse. Oh, you know what I saw out back when I was raking? They were like silvery, like tiny. It looked like a mouse, but it wasn't. I think it's a mole. And there was a couple of them, and I'm like, fuck, hope I didn't hurt them. Where I want to sit on that big tree stump is all holes. I'm like, is that a snake hole? But it is. It's not. It's like their little home. But that tree is right, that big stump, massive roots, right on the water line. So I gotta get a kind of like a big mat to put down. Anywho, a message of hope from a loved one. It's like a positive jostle, like a jostle. It's like a push in the right direction. And it means a new life, renewal, and joy. So I think you guys are going to be finding feathers, and it is that time of year. I was nurturing a baby squirrel. It did pass away last night, and I'm glad I gave it comfort. It was like before we went to bed. Actually, before that, it was like after dinner. It was shortly after I posted that. But I did give him comfort, and he is a twin, and he was little. It's almost like he still had the umbilical cord on. So we took care of him because both of them have been coming up to me, and they're super playful. And it's rare to have twin babies for squirrels to have twins. So I haven't seen the other one yesterday. It was probably watching me taking care of its brother or sister. And a baby squirrel also represents, going in a new direction and being protected and consciousness. So, and again, I saw the koala bear protection. I did put this over here earlier, and I was like, I should put it down. It's a black obsidian. That's protection. So you're very, very protected here. Fucking fruit flies everywhere. So, and then the Queen of Water at the bottom of the deck. I don't think I really need to clarify. I mean, it's pretty clear. Again, it would be normal to find feathers this time of year. All the birds are coming out. Burn, baby, burn. Disco is burning. You're also creating at the same time. I do like the energy. You are going to have to make a judgment call within these next 14 days in regards to a person, place, and thing. It could be work. You got Emperor, 10 of Pence. You have the treasure chest over here. It's going to be different for everybody. So, because you're making the judgment call. But I think you're going to make a good one. The Queen of Fire can be very intuitive. So can the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Whatever it is, it's kind of a big deal, but I don't really see it stressing you out because Strength was the first card out. So it's really about your willpower and determination and your own strength. But again, just be careful of fatigue, that you're not overdoing it, because you're giving away a lot of extra energy. And I said that you don't even realize you're doing it. And then for 4 days, I've been going at it and not really realizing I was doing it until it was a message for you guys. And I'm not in a rush. It's just, I look at a section and I just kind of want to complete it. I don't want to leave it like half-ass. You know what I mean? I feel like there's another message. I was going to wait to go pee real quick, but I'm just going to go pee. I guess I'll clarify the calling because I feel like there is still something to be said, but I don't know. And I did bury him, so I hope the other one's okay. I don't know if it was dehydrated, sick, I don't know, but obviously abandoned. Because when baby squirrels come up to you, 99% of the time they're abandoned because the mom squirrel would put them in place real fucking quick with a squeak. So, hoping the other one survives and, sits behind me once in a while. So again, like, nurture yourself with this Taurus energy. I gave you that message in one of the other readings. But Sag is like quick. Wrapping up some type of cycle. Damn, she's just staring at me. It's like she's wise. So again, if you find feathers, to me it seems to be like a bird. Particular bird too. Bird have wings, feathers. Birds came in strong last week. It could be something with a hummingbird because I wanted to grab some hummingbird feed on Amazon. So you're getting messages that way too. Again, a mouse. I just saw a zebra. There's no zebra here. So again, another message. Lots of protection here. Slowly urging you. And I think it's just going to come to you. I don't think you know what this is yet. Spiritual meaning of a zebra. Balance, harmony, paradox, uniqueness. Bringing attention to the tension that weaves its way through the universe. Unity, balance, harmony. So again, this really is about what you choose next, and it brings you happiness. So a lot of people look at Venus as like love, like partnership, but like right now, I'm a prime example when it comes to Venus and taking care of the yard, because that's what's bringing me happiness right now when it comes to like beauty and pleasure and what I imagine my backyard. It's like my oasis for the summer. So like that's my Venus. Does that make sense? It's not just beautifying yourself and getting new clothes, because we talked about clothes in the beginning of the reading. It's not all about like this standard Venus, right? This is like you're nurturing yourself in a different way. Like, how do I see the yard long term? You know what I mean? Like I said to myself, like maybe I won't leave. Maybe I'll buy this house off my father in a year or two. I'd put a dock out there. The neighbor has a dock. I want a dock. You know what I mean? So like I don't know what my future holds. I might move, I might not. Like I don't know. But that's the vibe I'm getting here. Like something long term, making a judgment call. There is an emperor here. It could be a person, place, or thing, or it just could be you taking the lead when it comes to what it is you're doing now, what makes you happy. You could be spring cleaning, and that's your Venus. You know what I mean? That's your happy. That's your pleasure. Like to me, there's no sexual pleasure here. Like Queen of Fire is sexual pleasure. I do see sexual pleasure here, but almost like you're taking, because that sexual pleasure is powerful, and you're taking that from your sacral chakra, but I'm hearing root chakra as well, and you're putting it towards other things. You're not putting it towards sex. So your passion for life, your passion for flowers, your passion for makeup, you know what I mean? Like you're taking that energy and it's grounding you instead of you putting it into sexual energy. And that's a really good thing. It's actually a really good thing. Because when you're putting it towards sexual endeavors, and you could still be having sex, but like when you put all your energy to sexual endeavors, you'll be exhausted to do anything else. When it comes to like creativity, because that chakra is creativity. It is sex. You know, so they're sending you messages. And it's perfect time with the birds coming out. And you're like, oh, the birds are back. Oh, no, it's actually a message. Like the first bird I saw this year, I think was a dove, but the one that caught my eye, I saw a dove again this morning. I was like, oh, you didn't find a partner? But the one that caught my eye in the first reading with you guys was the blackbird, the red-winged blackbird. But again, I did see the blue jay feather. Oh, and I just used a feather for my sage. So, I mean, it could be the tiny little feather that comes out of a pillow, which I believe is like a goose feather. So look up a goose, you know what I mean? So it's just definitely messages from above. If it hasn't been raining and you look up and there's a raindrop, like look it up, you know what I mean? Summer with this page of air, so it could be something during summertime, but to me this next couple weeks could be a summer something. Free will. So they're not really giving us clues. I don't know what I was going for, but you got abandon, balance of the scales, and guide. So abandoning, making a judgment call to leave something behind, to be guided. And you will be getting guided with some type of message. Some of you might find a coin. You might want to look that up. But so this is a tribe. So this is either a higher official or somebody protecting you. Could be somebody passed over. That could be an Aries. But this is beautiful. Whatever this is, you're going in the right direction. And again, it could be a divine masculine. Got victim popping out too. But like maybe that's an energy that you were once dealing with, and now that energy shifts. Because this is, it's free will. It's up to you. But there is something coming towards you, or you know what it is and you're going after it. I'm not really sure. And this is you just devoting time to your calling or whatever it is you find important. You could be separating yourself from something. The answer is no. Or this is somebody you're dealing with and they're going through that. If this is your judgment call, because to me this is you. And you could be separating yourself with that no from the wrong person, especially if it's that person, because you have tribe. So before you make decision, and again, devotion, before you make a decision, take a little bit of a pause. You could be going through a dark night, but I don't think that you are. You could be. Or it's the karmic that is in getting out of a karmic situation. But it's not a normal dark night if this is you. And I don't know what that means. Because a dark night is a dark night of the soul. So if for some reason, if this is you, it's different. And it might have to do with the person or how you see or how you feel about relationships, or what type of relationship you want to invest in the future, what you're looking for in a partner. That's that Venus energy too. Like, are you going to devote your time? You're going to have to take like a break real quick and really figure out what it is you want. So you could be currently making judgment calls in a very good way in regards to, again, what you're looking for in a partner, work, love, life, whatever it may be. But to me, the right person, like I just said, sheriff in town, the right person, you're either manifesting the right person. I wouldn't say manifesting, I'd say aligning, because I'm starting to not believe in that manifestation thing, the way it's being presented. Again, it's like tarot, how it got lost throughout the years, through centuries. I feel like the word manifesting is becoming trash, the way it's being taught. So I'd like to replace the word manifesting with more of aligning, which makes more sense to me personally, but that's just me. So this might be like comfort, the way you're looking at something. Because again, like if this is you, you're no joke when it like it's like not being nasty, but like it's so positive. It's not like a super hard period in your life like that. I mean, it could be, but like it's not. It's very nonchalant on what it is you want or who coming towards you and the decisions you make. You know, do you put work first? Do you put a relationship first? But like it's a calling. It could be a spiritual calling. So like this is saying put your energy into something here, and I think that's what you're doing. And again, that's another factor. You should meditate, just shut my eyes. Another factor of like your energy depleting, because that's just as depleting as yard work. So I'm telling you, like, I don't know what reading I did currently. I mean, yeah, in the last couple of readings about your energy. But I can't stress it enough in this one. So just, stay hydrated, take a break. And this, it doesn't even have to be yard work. It could be you working your ass off. Like whatever it is, like take a step back, evaluate, and get back to it. You know what I mean? But get back in tuned, like ground yourself, even just the thought process of thinking something out for 10 minutes. You know what I mean? Like, because the brain is just going full speed ahead if this has to do with work. So again, I do think it is kind of like a dark night for you, but in a very different way. It's good. And it could be, somebody from your past, possibly, I don't know, could come back around. Or it's just somebody with your future. And whether it's work or partnership with work or love, it looks positive. You're going to be able to like take a load off. Take a load off something. Take a load off me. What song is that? That's a good one. And coming. Something. I haven't heard that song in a long time. Take a load off Franny. I don't know what that is. Take a load off something. Take a load off lyrics. And then something. Take a load off Annie. Okay. Rest and stop worrying. Well, it's exactly what I just said. You need to rest here. So I think you are in a time period in the next couple of weeks where, you have to be told that you have to rest, or you have to rest and you're rejuvenating, because we just went through a major transit with the last couple of weeks. That alone is exhausting as well. Okay. So in meaning, I will share your burdens. And I was just going to say that, drop your burdens, or somebody's going to come in and help you take care of things. You know what I mean? Like, say you're moving in with somebody, you pay half the rent, like, or half the mortgage. Get where I'm going? Like, somebody here is going to be here long term and help you, or you're going to help each other. Or you don't know this energy. Like, again, this could just be your thoughts, and you're not fucking around maybe until the right person comes around. You know what I mean? Someone just posted a fox on Snapchat. So again, see all these animals. And again, there's an elephant right there. I didn't even pick up on that. And a lion. So you just Google them, right? So, but like someone helping you taking a load off. So it's beautiful, and this is either coming in, and again, it's either with work, your work life, your personal life, um, relationship life, love life. Um, I don't think it's just your thoughts, but if it is, you know what you're looking for. So what the hell are you waiting for? Is that the lyrics? You know what you're looking for, so what the hell are you waiting for? But I don't think that's you. I think that's towards another energy, to be quite honest. And then I don't know if it has to do with the other reading and eventually, somebody gets out of those obsessive thoughts of negativity. But if you ask me, it's probably somebody different because the Emperor and Tribe, I mean, that's solid. But you did have the King of Pence under all that solid energy, but the thoughts were getting the best of them. And thoughts can fuck you up. Thoughts can send you to prison. Thoughts could send you to hell. Thoughts could send you 10 feet under the grave. Thoughts can send you into a loony bin. So don't get consumed in that first reading, please. This is a beautiful reading. It's beautiful messages. Find the balance. You're very much protected. It's completely up to you on what direction you go and how you choose to look at something. I think everything has consequences, but I don't think it's bad consequences. You know what I mean? Does it mean you repeat a cycle? I don't know. I don't think so. Not with this energy. It's probably just, I can't be bothered. But that could have to do with a completely different energy. It's a beautiful read. I was going to go to that other deck, but I'm kind of like, do I want to do that right this second? I might as well. Maybe I'll just pull like 3 cards because it's on the board already. It's a beautiful read though, and that other card didn't come out. And look is on your side. Take a load off, Annie. Take a load off, Franny. I just got pulled to Beverly Hillbillies with the grandmother. Oh Jesus. Can you guys see that? It looks like there's like a man or something watching you with somebody. Like it's just the glare, but let me take that from you. Huh. First 2 weeks of May. I almost said April again, guys. I don't know what happened in the beginning of April. And to me, I can't recall for some reason. I feel like I just got really fucking loud. Two of Pentacles. She looks a little angry. Strength. I feel like you're not liking something. Someone's energy is all over the place. Yours, theirs. Page of Pentacles is starting something. This I feel like is getting bored. Like all the cards have such different meanings today. And again, this energy doesn't look happy. Could it be the same energy trying to find balance here, starting something? Yeah. But like this would be like holding back. It almost reminds me of the 4 of Cups, like not doing anything. It's like you're not even looking at the coin. You're just like, here, take a photo. I think somebody here needs the ground. I mean, but she's in water. He's on roots. So I feel like there is grounding here. This is... Can I have a message for the Two of Pence, please? Any advice for the Two of Pence? Transition. Okay, well, thank the Lord. Seven of Wands. Thank the Lord, because like just this energy alone was like, what the actual fuck? So it is like just coming out of like a cocoon. So it makes sense you'd be the Two of Pence, like kind of like what direction, or like you don't really know what's going on. It's almost like you have strength, but you don't realize your strength. Like, so I feel like this is confusing, and I don't think you're confused. I don't know if you're just kind of like going and feeling the energy and waiting for an opportunity, or you're going to create, but like, it's almost like you can't sense this energy. Like you don't feel like yourself, or it's like you don't even realize your own strength here. You don't seem unhappy. I just heard weak. So someone's weak, but not weak in the sense of like, you're fucking weak, stay out of my life, you're a coward. Like not that type of weak, like weak. And I did get exhausted in the other read, but like this is weak. That's a big difference. But like it's like a weak, like you don't know. Like, because it's like turning into the butterfly, like, but transitioning, it's exhausting getting out of the cocoon. So like you don't realize your strength, like, or your weakness, but you have strength here. Oh, this is confusing. Some of you are going to understand what I'm saying and others are not. And I apologize, but apparently this is a read for somebody who actually understands like the way I'm explaining this, because it's unknown energy. You're not even like tapping into energy, but you're using the energy. So again, this is only going to resonate for people who can kind of like understand what I'm saying here, even because it's I don't think the average person would understand what I'm saying, and I'm not trying to be rude, but so somebody in the Matrix wouldn't, understand what I'm trying to say. But something's going to take place. So I wouldn't worry about what this is. So if you're not feeling yourself, but you're still acting like yourself, and there's like a little confusion there, I wouldn't worry about it. Again, thank God this transformation is here, and some of you are getting clarity, because it's like, huh? So Queen of Cups could be in the Queen of Cups energy with strength. I don't see this as being emotional, but it can turn into something emotional. For a Pence, holding back. I don't even think you realize you're holding back, to be quite honest with you. So whatever this is, you're okay. If you feel like blah, you're okay. If you feel like you're not yourself, you can't find yourself, you're okay. If you feel like, oh my God, is this depression? You're okay. It's whatever this is temporary. I feel like you had to go through this. I think it also had a lot to do with the full moon and the eclipse. So it's a brand new chapter in your life that you'll be starting soon. So if you're like, oh my God, I can't focus on this, it's okay. Yeah, see, like the sun, it's okay. Like, in the horse is looking right down, it's Pegasus, and it looks like a baby too. What a beautiful message. You do have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck, so you will be taking the lead with the Three of Cups. I think you'll be very happy with the Maiden of Pence. So there is some type of beautiful turnaround here. So the message here is, if you don't feel okay, trust me, you are okay. There's there's such beauty in your future. You're going to start something soon with the Page of Pentacles if you haven't started it yet. Like, and it's almost like a fairy tale, living a happily ever after, but it's not even like that. It's like you're eventually just going to like turn the page one day and something just starts. So if right now you're like, again, like you feel like you can't, like, who am I? Or like, you're okay. A little bit of depression, you're okay. Or like, I don't recognize you or myself, you're okay. Because it does feel very like blah, like you have a veil on. But like you're coming out of it and you're still like, I don't understand what's going on. But you have the strength, so you're not overthinking it. And there might be just a lot going on. But trust me, like, it's only a matter of time. Like, you're okay. Like, you're going to be shown the way. It's a beautiful message. It really is. It is a beautiful message. And again, take a load off Annie. And something. This is like a congratulations, a next chapter. Give this a little time. This is not something that's overnight. I don't even think you feel this strength. But be careful, because there's something like that could be weak. Like a body part, like maybe your bones, I don't know. Or frail. Could you be sensitive right now? Maybe, but like it actually seems like it's like an actual thing. Like this one's in tights, a dancer, like an ankle. Highly protected, but like kind of like tired. But like fragile. You could be really fragile right now. I don't see this as emotional. I see the Queen of Cups as being extremely positive here. But there is a fragile situation as a side message, but don't worry, it's got a beautiful something towards something. It's got a beautiful, I don't know, beautiful outcome. Seize the day. Carpe diem is what. We're just going to repeat it, but they said don't, and it came out all wrong, but we all know seize the day, what that means, but I don't know why I can't say in Latin. What? It's these two, like, what? So I feel like you're talking to somebody even though you're the same person. You don't even realize it. You could be talking to yourself. Like as a third party. Like for instance, Courtney, go do that. Like you're telling your brain because you don't feel like your brain is clear right now. Don't go on sharp, fast rides. You don't want to jolt your brain, something with your brain. Now babies have the soft spot. Could be being protected, but it doesn't close for a little while. You know what I mean? So this could just be a DNA awakening. Whatever it is brings sunshine. I do feel confusion. But like, don't worry about that. Take care of yourself right now. Nurture yourself. Talk to yourself. You got this. You're going to be fine. It's got a beautiful outcome. I love you guys. I'll see you later. And again, there is feathers. I didn't even think about that. There is something with death here. Tammy said something like the grandmothers died last month, but I didn't want to bring it up because I don't think it's something that's about to happen. I think if anything, it already happened, but it feels more of a rebirth. But again, like whoever these messengers are sending you feathers, birds, or something, like it's, definitely follow the guidance. And again, animals sitting on a crab, a dragon, a unicorn, like whatever just kind of like comes to you, But again, I feel like it's something with wings or feathers or an animal. Some of you, it's a rock. I don't know how, or a coin. I don't know how you would get a message out of a rock. But yeah, and then that fox was a message too. Spiritual meaning of a rock. Unless it was somebody that was your rock, but struggles to overcome a perspective to be gained. It symbolizes obstacles. Okay, so again, like this could be a little bit of an obstacle, but this also represents steadiness and strength, which you already have. So to me, you probably already went through this obstacle. I'm going to do fox because I brought it up. And again, finding clever solutions to challenging, embracing and being resourcefulness, unrevealing the truth, going after your path, adaptability, intuition, playfulness, being flexible, and encourages you again for it to be adaptable in current situations. So I do feel like there was a little bit of a struggle with something, but I don't even think it feels like a struggle to you. Like that's the crazy thing. And I hope I didn't confuse you. I think this is just going to make sense for whoever this is for. And you're about to start something within the next 2 weeks. And if you're trying to figure out how to do something, don't worry. Like you're going to get that clarity. And whatever this is longevity. It almost reminds me of the message beforehand. Long-term 10 of Pence. I love you guys. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you soon. 2323. Bye, guys.